Zip code here is 90.
This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is October 25th, 2021. We're performing a video waistline and sewer line inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic waistline cleanout on the left-hand side of the house. We are located at 1204 Tellem Drive, T-E-L-L-E-M Drive, Pacific Palisades, 90272. And this is the left-hand side of the house where the trash cans are, and also going toward the backyard. This is our 4-inch ABS plastic waistline cleanout. I'm going to zero out our camera monitor. And we're going to begin pushing through to inspect the waistline what we can, and the sewer line. This is all ABS plastic, pipe and fittings. And then we transition right here underneath the house to cast iron pipe and fittings. We're holding some water underneath here in the waistline. And there's quite a bit of debris, quite a bit of scaling and corrosion. There's a lot of debris inside the pipe that really could use a good cleaning, could use a hydrojetting, and possibly even scraping with a picote tool, which is like a cable with bicycle chains that'll scrape the cast iron and clean it up real well. So we're underneath the house. We're running across the house right now. Get some debris, holding back some debris because of all the scaling and build-up. Now we're making a turn. Appears that we may be transitioning to vitreous clay. Looks like we may have an inlet here. We're going to locate this area after we're at 32 feet on the camera monitor. Like we might have a little bit of a gap there possibly, but we'll blow that up on our laptop. Looks like we have some minor root intrusion. We have some break. Looks like a break on the left-hand side at about the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock area possibly. And some shifting. Little offset at about the 3 o'clock area to 4 o'clock area. And some root intrusion as well. We've got some debris on the camera lens. Now we're at about 39 feet. We've got a lot of roots in the line right here. It's going to be kind of hard to be able to see too much because we have so many roots. Looks like we have a large offset here and we have a lot of roots. We're going to just try and get out as far as we can, get maybe into the city sewer. Then we can rinse our camera lens off real quick and then we can view everything from there back. But we have a lot of roots in the line all the way to this point. So we're just going to push out kind of briskly. Try and get into the city sewer. Which we believe is right there. We've got water running through the city sewer. Just going to rinse off our camera lens real quick. Going to pull back to the edge of the city sewer. We're going to locate this area real quick. I'm going to try and locate this area real fast. I'm going to pause for a moment, put our locator on. Okay, we resume recording. We are at approximately 10 foot 11 inches deep in the city sewer. And you can see we have water running through. Going to pull back. We're in the middle of the street, as I said, 10 foot 11 inches deep. This is city sewer saddle right there. And we have a major offset. We have a major offset at this joint. You can see the entire face of the pipe, and we have a very large gap as well. I'm going to pause for just a quick moment. Okay. Back on. Okay, so that's the offset at the city sewer saddle connection. That is the homeowner's tie-in connection. They own that all the way to the city sewer. So it's a shift and a gap and a big separation. So it's an offset and a separation. The next joint appeared to be in fair condition. Then the next joint appears to be in fair condition. When we pull back a little ways, we start getting roots. That joint isn't in terrible condition. A little minor offset, but not bad. Pulling back, that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Now we're coming back, and as you can see, we have some huge roots. That's some big roots right there.
Where about is that?
We need to locate that area. We couldn't locate it on the way out. Let's locate that real quick. We're gonna pull.
So something.
We're at the lower end of the driveway on the right-hand side at approximately 6 foot 9 inches deep.
Okay, I think
And
I
we've
know.
located this area.
They may not be on an active tree anymore.
Well, the roots stay active for a long time. They still have water and food. So,
But what I'm saying, the bush that grew up for
Yeah.
many years is gone.
right, the
Yeah.
roots are just like
Yeah.
an avocado seed. Even
it
though the
just will
tree's
grow.
gone, you have the seed, you
Okay.
drop it in water, what happens? It sprouts roots.
Got it.
Yeah, just all these are still alive. There's a lot of roots. There's just still roots. I mean, they aren't real thick, but they're considerable in there. Like I said, it just needs to be hydrojetted so we can see what's going on. Because a lot of the pipe we can't really see.
What kind of pipe is that?
This is vitreous clay. It's
Is that
orange
good?
clay
No.
pipe. It's fair. I mean, orange vitreous clay was used for a lot of years.
Yeah.
And in many instances, it holds up really well, but sometimes we get it where it breaks, it cracks.
But is clay
See
what
right
they're
here?
using these days?
Say it again?
Is it clay what they're
No.
using for this kind of pipe
No,
these
plastic.
days?
Plastic. Right here, I can't see what's going on, but there's a lot of roots, and then there's something up in here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's cracked or not.
Yeah, exactly. You can't see it. It looks like orange chips.
Yeah, it does.
So it could be cracked. I mean, we get it all the time where it does crack and break, but we just can't see it until it's hydrojetted. And then that's a long tail of roots right there.
Yeah.
It's just coming back. And,
Many years they grew in there.
yes, a lot of roots. This is coming back toward the house. Then we're going to transition to cast iron that runs up underneath the house. More roots. Got roots all the way down. And on the left-hand side right there, it looks like there might be a little break in that joint. But it's hard to tell a whole lot, like I said, with roots in there. And now we're back into the cast iron underneath the house. That's the transition point right there at that joint. Now we're back into the cast iron. The cast iron's kind of rough in some areas, so it's catching paper and debris. It just needs to be cleaned real good. So it can be hydrojetted through here, and then clean the cast iron a little bit, and then clean the clay, and then we can re-inspect it. So we're pulling back. We're up underneath the house, straight ahead in front of us. Like that for you. It's getting hard to see.
Thank you.
Okay. It's a little rougher in some areas, and we get just paper buildup, debris, which is common. Older cast iron. This is probably original to the house, so it's about 60 years old.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Especially here. You can see it where it's really flaky and there's a lot of stuff built up. We're pulling back, and we're going to come out of our clean out. back to our ABS plastic now we're in. This is all plastic pipe, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And that will conclude our video waste line and sewer line inspection.